Hello everybody, it's my network right here. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm sorry about the lagging videos, but today we have one of the best videos we can ever make. It's been a long time since we've had this. It's been down in the works and hope you guys enjoy. So let's get into it. So today we're gonna make a 10 facts video you didn't know about Jailbird H. He's coming out with his new EP called Aidan, and he has about 5 songs in it. I've heard the sneak preview and all that, and I've heard it personally, and I think it's pretty good. And there's a lot of room for improvement also, so that's really good. And my favorite is Squad's Butterflies, which is produced by Cap City RLL, mixed and mastered by Drace, and performed by Jailbird Sage, of course. And let's get into it. So, the first fact that he produces all the samples in his songs, from random strangers' phone conversation and train rides to iconic movies such as The Perks of Being a Wallflower and Heath Ledger's Candy. Sage finds and edits and produces all the samples in his song, giving them a cohesive and immersive feel to his niche ambient sound. Fact number 2. He once sold a spaghetti by the kilo. Music is a terrible expensive hobby to get into, and Sage is one of those people who would do anything to get there. So hustling pasta on the street to pay for beats is the way it ought to begin. Fact number 3. He doesn't use any music theory. In fact, Jailbird Sage's music is made entirely off his instinct. There is no intentional structure to his lyrics at all. As he tells us, I just write what comes to me, and it works, it works. Everything I do is just a gut feeling. This is why I think I can make strong enough songs without having a solid topic. As such, my songs are more about the feeling than they are one specific message or a story. And basing everything off instinct helps that I think it's just how I work. And fact number 4. Initially, the fan favorite JB Sage song wasn't even a song. For like the first 3 months or so after the Cliche EP was released, I was getting texts from people who listened to my music about My Head is Sore, the skit from the record. Everyone was like, yo, who is this guy on the skit? Sage's best friend Bob the Wog. And it was the first time I got messages from people I like. They didn't know whatsoever about my music, and it wasn't even about the music. Those are his own words, guys. Fact number 5. He used to make electronic music. Okay, quote, I've never been a good singer or anything, so when I decided to start making music, vocals was out of the question to me. I wanted to be a producer. I actually did alright at it. All my songs were instrumentals, but I had one song called Frame of Mind that hit 16,000 Spotify streams in that first year. I started getting added to playlists and wasn't really my thing though. I always wanted to write, and I felt like I was kind of a kid in myself trying to be a producer. So I made Aidan, which I actually produced with a bunch of stolen samples, and that was the first and last song with vocals I produced myself. I like to focus on the lyrics as much as possible, and I could never produce the sound I wanted for my vocal stuff. So I work closely with other talented producers, and I think my lyrics better when I step aside from the production side of things. All my electronic stuff is still available too under the name Jailbird, Jerkbait, but I don't ever listen to it personally. Okay guys, fact number 6. He hasn't even finished high school yet. Fact number 7. He got his name from a fantasy novel. The first album it is kind of just organic. I like artists that have just one name. But I didn't think it was the sort of thing that suited me. And Jailbird was just something that reflected my anxiety. Birds are creatures that need to be free, and being stuck in a cage with no room to fly was how I felt sometimes. I think I really reflect that concept of feeling in the EP, especially in the first 2 songs. And Sage came from a fantasy novel called The False Prince. I used to read over and over when I was younger. It was about this old friend called Sage in a fictional fantasy world who was abducted by an evil lord to be trained in the ways of a prince so he could impersonate the prince who had been missing for years. And once he convicted everybody, he was the real deal. He'd take the throne and make the Lord his chief advisor, so he will be powerful and rich, etc. Turns out Sage was the missing prince the whole time, and ends up saving the kingdom, only to realize he spent so much time away from the throne he feels out of place, and goes back to being Sage. Fact number 8. He's never played a live show. Fact number 9. He records everything on free software. I never paid for a DAW or a plugin or anything. I just do camera, tripod as a mic stand, and record in my bedroom. I like it that way. I think it's cool, but I can do what I do without having the best of the best, or even the middle ground. I have a good quality but cheap microphone. I record my vocals raw, and I have an engineer who assigns my stuff and mixes it all. I think it's important that people realize you don't need 500 studio sessions to make good music. You don't need anything except the bare basics, people who believe in you, and a lot of personal drive. Fact number 10, he's already started the EP, just Aidan isn't even out yet, and I've gotten most of the track list figured out. To be fair, it'll be probably changed a lot. We changed the track list for this EP like 3 times, but I ended up only swapping one song, which we work on a lot, and it's gonna be on the next project. Got really cool features too, so stay tuned. So yeah guys, that's it. It was a long video, hope you enjoyed. Aidan the EP, check him out. This is probably gonna come out the same day as the EP, so if you're hearing this, everyone go check it out on all streaming platforms if I'm not wrong. And guys, really fast, thank you all for the support always, and thank you guys. My network, stay open-minded. I'm out.
Photos already. Did you forget everything I did for you? I just wanna know, how could you want my heart? I know it was my fault, but you broke my heart. I'm just here wondering if you're ever gonna come back, 'cause I'm here.
Hey yo, let me hear that, KF.
Waiting.